Yeah. So the carpet is private. So yeah. Yeah, you're trespassing on the carpet and do not have yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. Are we live?
Yeah.
All right. We're standing here today. This is Pastor Dave Grisham, God and Country Ministries. We're standing here today in front of the Red River Women's Clinic in downtown Fargo, North Dakota. And they are no longer doing abortions in this place. They have moved the abortions across the river to Moorhead, Minnesota. And because the state law changed here after Roe v. Wade was struck down, they changed the laws here, and boom, no more abortions in North Dakota. North Dakota apparently is abortion free.
No, the federal judge
Has put a
hold on on the restriction
Oh, okay.
because they're trying to argue about the trigger law
They are moving this clinic to Minnesota across the river.
because they know it's going to get.
They know it's going to get shut down. So, but the point of making this video is to illustrate that we won a battle, but the war is not won. They're no longer going to be killing babies in this facility. Probably thousands of babies have died here. This should be as a memorial, set up as a memorial to all the children that died here. But this battle and this war is not over. Abortion still rages on in Minnesota and other states. And so we're going to have to work from state to state to get abortion banned nationwide. And so we've still got a job to do. It's not over with. And Christians need to get out. A lot of people have prayed, they've sweated, they've bled, they have fought hard, long and hard for decades to get Roe v. Wade overturned. Good job. However, the battle's not over.
That's right.
The war is not over. Do you want to say anything, brother?
Yeah, I actually want to show. So we have this abortion clinic here, and look what's next door to it: a burger joint, a taco place, and a jewelry store. Literally, the burger place is butting up against the abortion clinic. So I just want to ask a question here. What kind of person is okay with sitting down and having a sandwich while next door innocent lives are being taken? I want you to think about this. At this burger joint right here, right? The J.O. While babies are having their arms and legs ripped off inside their mother's womb, their heads are being crushed, and their brains are leaking out of their mother's vaginas to make sure that they're dead. These people are enjoying a burger while that's happening. This is what America has become. That we don't even care. We could sit down and have no remorse, no conscience whatsoever, to sit down and have a beer and a burger while babies are being butchered, literally not even 2 feet from some of the places where they sit in that place. That's what America has become. When you can cavalierly sit down, have a burger while babies are being butchered. Says a lot about our country, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But this is a place of victory. This is a victory here.
Yeah.
It's a victory, but it's not over. It's not. We have not won the war against
Right.
abortion. We've got to continue the fight from state to state to state. Right now, they're not performing abortions in Texas, but they are in New Mexico.
Right.
So the battleground moves from Texas to New Mexico.
Right.
Doesn't mean it's over. Until there are no babies being murdered in America by abortion, we will not declare a total victory. And then we're going to have to stand guard and make sure it never comes up again.
Yeah.
Because the rights have been turned over to the states. That's what the overturning of Roe v. Wade did. But it did not prohibit abortion nationwide. The only way we're going to get that is with one of two ways. Either we go state to state and get all the laws changed, which is what we need to be doing, or we have a constitutional amendment that declares the unborn are actually persons and are thus guaranteed rights under the Constitution.
Now that would end abortion because they're people.
That would end abortion nationwide.
And we do have to deal with the heart of the people that want to kill their children and think it's okay. We do have to ultimately deal with that, because until we deal with that, right, people are still going to do that. But if you guys want,
do not murder their babies.
But if you guys want to ask, give them a call. Great American Burgers, JL Beers. Ask them how they can operate a business like that right when next door. Kids are having their heads squished.
They don't ask where they get their meat.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, I was thinking that too. Obviously, there's nobody here getting their babies killed today. The parking lot is empty.
Thank God. Thank God.
But right up the street there is a pregnancy. Let me see. I think you can zoom in here. Yeah. There is a pregnancy test center right there with ultrasounds. So there is something set up here to try to combat this. So praise God for them.
Yeah, praise God for them. Christians probably doing that.
Yeah.
Praise God for them.
But again, this is where our country has gone. We're so bad that we can have a meal while babies are being butchered, while we sit down and enjoy a burger and a beer.
Yeah, that's just disgusting.
That's sad.
That's sad.
Anywho.
That's sad.
Anywho, like I said, this one just moved over to Minnesota, where we're going next, to Minnesota to preach their Pride event, and they're putting kids in drag to perform the drag game show.
Yeah, because if they're not trying to murder babies in the womb, they're trying to corrupt them after they're born and lead them astray into homosexuality and transgenderism and a bunch of other ungodly nonsense like that. So the war is far from over for children.
That's right.
The devil has declared a war on children, and this is just one small battlefield that we won a victory.
Yep.
But we still got more work to do. Christians, you need to get off your butts
and do something.
Get out of your pews and get out into the culture and the world and start doing battle with the enemy.
That's right. So with that said, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow in Bloomington, Minnesota.